Hi, I'm Harper.
Ciao, I'm Eva.
Thanksgiving is right around the corner. In fact, it's tomorrow, and we were trying to plan our menu and think of some interesting dishes we could do for our Thanksgiving. And Eva mentioned something that she described as a mashed potato cake, to which I said, "Stop, say no more, I want that." So Eva's going to teach me how to make mashed potato cake today.
That in Italian we call Gattò di Patate. In order to make our Gattò di Patate, what we need?
Well, we have some potatoes. That seems important.
We are going to use the boiled potatoes that I already boiled this morning, but you can do this also if you bake your own potatoes. This can be also a good recipe if you have some leftover mashed potatoes from tomorrow. So keep in mind.
We've got eggs, butter, mozzarella,
Sì.
Parmigiano,
Sì.
and ham, yes? Or also known as prosciutto cotto,
Prosciutto cotto.
if you're Italian.
Now Harper, we are going to stuff our gatto di patate with mozzarella and prosciutto cotto. But for example, in my family, my mother and my father, they like to stuff their gatto di patate with soppressata, hard-boiled eggs, and provolone cheese. So feel free to mix your cold cuts, your cheese as you prefer.
So it's really good for leftovers because you can kind of do
More or less everything
whatever
you
you
have, you
have.
can put inside, but with a logical standard. The first step, because it's time to get ready, otherwise tomorrow we don't eat, it's potatoes. So you need to peel the potatoes and mash them. Are you ready?
Yes, especially because they're already boiled, so I don't think I need a peeler. That is way easier than a raw potato.
This is very easy. Just a think, Harper. This is the bowl that we are going to use when we mash the potatoes.
Oh, should I just mash them right away?
See, maybe
Okay.
it will be easier, faster.
I'm all about easier and faster. That is satisfying. I know that you had something similar in Italy to Play-Doh, but did you ever have Play-Doh factories? It's like you had all these little sort of tools and things, kind of like this, where you squeeze Play-Doh.
Plastilina, sì.
Yeah.
And I played a lot with them.
That explains so much. Gimme.
Last potatoes, I wash my hands.
Okay, potatoes are mashed.
Did you clean all the inside of the tools?
Yes, almost.
We don't want to waste any food. Now that our potatoes are peeled and mashed, the other step that we need to do is, number one, start the oven.
What temperature?
We need 200 degrees Celsius. Hey Siri, quanti sono 200 gradi centigradi in Fahrenheit?
200 gradi Celsius sono 392 gradi Fahrenheit.
Grazie Siri. So, 392 Fahrenheit.
Let's call it 395.
395, yes. Okay, now we need to melt our butter.
Oh, okay.
And how we melt the butter?
I feel like this is a trick question. In the microwave.
Bravo Harper, you start to learn.
Oh,
Here is the... We don't need the butter frying, just melted.
It's okay?
Yes, put here because it's hot. Here
Cheese.
it's another great thing that you can do.
I just got that. Your pun.
A tiny one.
You said another great thing you can do.
Grate the cheese. I don't understand.
Another
great.
How many grams of cheese do I put in, Eva?
Okay, it's a very interesting thing because you can put as much as you like.
What a shocker.
Because we don't have a really precise amount. Because do you remember, Harper, the rule that we have in the southern of Italy?
What you put in your dish, you will find on your plate.
ask to yourself, how much cheese I want to find in my Gateau di patate? And then you have the answer on how much cheese you need to put inside.
All right, I have a small mountain of Parmigiano, or Grano.
Grana.
I always get it wrong. I have a small mountain of cheese. Does that seem okay?
Sì, vabbè.
Vabbè.
I will put,
Would you put more?
No, you will try. Don't worry, you will try and see if maybe we need a little bit more.
Okay.
Then we have the
feeling
cheese.
we will.
We need black peppers.
Okay.
How much black pepper? Also here, if you really like this hint of spiciness,
I like peppery potatoes.
so put eggs.
2 eggs,
I think that 2 eggs, they can be okay,
but we will try.
yes, and we will see. They should be okay for this amount of potatoes. If we need another one, we have in the fridge.
Uno, e due.
Bravo.
Salt.
Then Harper, we need salt.
This I'm worried about overdoing it.
I don't know. I don't want to risk because this is part of
Show me how much you would
of
put.
my dinner tomorrow. So it's like we put this, and we also put this.
Okay.
And because we are not sure, we put also this. Then we can try.
Like 3 big sprinkles of salt.
We will try. If it's okay, okay. If it's
Okay.
not, we add more.
All right.
There is always time to add more salt.
All right.
Now, what we need to do is to check if our butter is cool enough. Because if we put hot butter with our egg, it will cook the egg.
Yeah, it's just 1.
Okay, so you can put the butter.
Okay.
And then start to mix.
Can I, instead of that, can I use
No,
potato
because
masher?
because this is to mash the potatoes, not to mash the potatoes.
I would like to thank you for, out of all of the many, many bowls we own, for picking the one that is precisely just big enough to contain all of this.
I see, because we don't need.
Not a big old mixing bowl where I could really go crazy. No, just barely big enough. All right,
So-
how's that looking?
I don't know, it looks good. Take a small spoon because we need to try if it's okay.
Before you say anything, I actually feel like that tastes really good. I don't feel like it needs more salt. You think it needs more salt?
A little bit more.
Really?
And I could
Okay.
use some more Parmigiano, also some more Grana Padano.
I knew it. Go big or go home.
This is my father's fault because he taught us to eat with this strong taste, so we really like the cheesy taste, the peppery taste, the spicy taste.
You guys are mice. There's never enough cheese. There's just never enough cheese. Okay, that's better.
We are going to use a dish like that. Then, depending on the size of your, how do you say? We will call this impasto. How do you call in America?
Dough.
Potato dough, mashed potatoes. Okay. You can choose the dish that you want.
So if you had like a small amount of leftover mashed potatoes, you could make like a small one maybe.
See, like portion for one person.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that we need to do a layer, then stuffed, and then another layer.
Spoiler alert.
We shouldn't need more butter because he shouldn't stick. But who never knows in life. Now you should take some of that and
Do a layer.
do a layer. No, usually this is a good thing to do with your hands. So
Oh, all right.
I'm sorry, friends, but I don't believe that you can cook hands off. If you have trouble with the hands, another trick is that you can water wet your hands, and like this work.
Thanks for telling me now.
I'm sorry, Harper. Can you see the difference?
Yes, I can. That looks enormously easier and cleaner and tidier.
But now you know the trick. But right now you don't need wet hands because you need to put the cheese in the prosciutto. Now is the moment in which you need to put the prosciutto. So put the prosciutto.
Just in big slices is fine?
See, that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now put the cheese.
Just in big slices like this?
Go big, go home.
And
now
then the rest?
just put on. Sì, bravo. Now you understand.
Okay.
Benissimo. And now is the moment in which you need wet hands. And we are going to use all of it. So.
All right. Okay, that wet hand technique is not working as well for me as it was
No,
for
because you already touched the potatoes. So go and, okay, I do this and you clean the bowl.
Look at all this delicious potato I'm rescuing for you. What would you do without me? Don't answer that.
You see how beautiful is our gattò di patate?
It's very beautiful.
It's the moment in which we can choose in between three things. The first one is just put some butter on top and bake. Second choice is put some breadcrumb on top and put some breadcrumb mixed with some cheese and put some butter and bake it. The third is that we are going to use our fork to make some stripes, call them whatever you want, and then put some butter on top because these
Breadcrumbs.
Do the breadcrumbs? Do we have breadcrumbs?
Why did you bring it up if you don't want to do it? Of course I'm going to choose that one.
For our friends.
You proposed this idea to me and then you're like, we don't have breadcrumbs?
Okay, wait, you know what? Wait.
Oh, what do you know? It's some breadcrumbs.
Put the breadcrumb.
I just sprinkle some
But
on?
we need some also cheese with the breadcrumb.
Oh no.
Here. See,
I'm
but
getting there.
because you choose this, but not too much.
Oh, so now there is such a thing as too much cheese.
Perfetto, don't touch it. Okay, then take that butter and we call fiocchi di burro. So small pieces of butter there. He's doing a very good job. Okay, now that our gattò di patate is ready, we have to bake it. The temperature is set at 392 Fahrenheit, which is 200 degrees Celsius. And we will put this for about 30-35 minutes. Go in the oven, Harper.
Okay.
No, you. Sorry, because maybe you can understand to put himself in the oven.
Mashed potato cake is in the oven. Timer set.
Gattò di patate.
Whatever. That sounds French.
It was a French word because the real word was gateau di patate. Because don't forget that the south of Italy, we had also the French. We were a French colony. A lot of French chefs came into Napoli, that it was the capital of the Spanish kingdom, to teach people how to cook. And gateau came from France, but people from Napoli, they took the name, but then they create all the dishes on another level. They brought the dish on another level.
Okay, well, we'll be back in 30 minutes to check on the gâteau. Gâteau.
Gateau is like gatto, but
Pomme
with
de terre.
Harper. Gattò di patate.
Sure.
See you in 30 minutes. Now that our gattò di patate is ready, we can't eat now because it's too hot. So Harper, we need it cool down a little bit. Let it cool down a little bit, which means that we can cut and eat it in between 15-20 minutes. What, Harper? Harper, are you shaking?
mashed potato cake.
Harper gattò di patate.
Can we finally eat it?
See, now we can finally eat it because it rests for about 15-20 minutes. We are going to eat this now, but it's very good also the day after when it's cold. If you
Too bad I'll never find out because I have a feeling I'm gonna eat this whole thing.
So Harper, buon appetito.
Buon appetito. Okay, that is too good. So I'm gonna eat this one today, which means that you should make another one for tomorrow. Or I can make it. Now I know how to make it.
You can make one for tomorrow.
Okay, there we go. Guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you give this recipe a shot, please let us know. Tag us on social media at Pasta Grammar. Give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and a very big happy Thanksgiving from us at Pasta Grammar.
Buon ringraziamento, amici.
Is that how you say happy Thanksgiving?
Sì, buon ringraziamento.
Buon ringraziamento.
Buona festa del ringraziamento, amici americani. Ciao.